There we go, fish on, guys. There we go. There we go, fish on. We are in a little bit of something here. Well, hello DCO Nation. Welcome to springtime in Murrells Inlet. It is early April. The wind, not too bad today. Last couple of weeks it's been pretty brutal, but today we are out targeting flounder, trout, redfish, and I'd really love to get on a little bit of a trout bite. I just talked to a buddy the other day and he said he caught a couple of small ones, so I know they're starting to work their way back in. So guys, let's see what we can do today. Here we go. So I'm going to start off by throwing the Jelley Baits UFO in Dead Calm Destroyer color. It's a 5-inch jerk bait and got it on a 1/4 ounce trout eye. I'm going with the 1/4 ounce because there is going to be a lot of current ripping out of here. I got a couple hours before low tide, and then we'll fish a couple hours of the incoming tide. And I'm going to go to a couple of areas now that I don't usually fish. So we're going to be scouting. We're going to be looking for some fish. I just spoke to a guy who was on his way in. He caught 3 short flounder. So the flounder are hitting. That's kind of what we're targeting today. But, you know, I won't complain if a red or a trout jumps on the line. The current's coming at us. So my presentation is definitely going to be up current and letting it kind of drift and come back at me. As much of a natural presentation as possible. There's a lot of current here. That's why I'm going with that 1/4 ounce to make sure that I am on the bottom. Once the current starts to slack off, I'll change the weight and I'll go to a lighter weight 1/8 or 3/16 ounce. All the gear that I used today, I'll have in the description below. You guys check that stuff out. And if you guys want to buy some Jelley Baits, go to jelleybaits.com. And I can save you a little bit of money if you use DEADCALM20 at checkout. You can save 20% off your order. So go to Jelley Baits, check it out. Jay does small batch hand poured baits, and the quality is really good. Jay looks at every batch that comes out and he doesn't ship anything that isn't perfect. So go to jelleybaits.com, pick you up some. This is the Kicking Crab by ZMan. I've got it on a 1/4 ounce Texas eye, and I'm going to be probably flipping back and forth to this a little bit. The cool thing about the Kicking Crab is you can swim it, and that claw on the back will swim like a little tail, or I can just drag it on the bottom or hop it, or pretty much do kind of whatever I want with this thing. So I threw on a ZMan. This is a 4-inch diesel minnows, and it's in Gold Rush, and I got some mullet procure on it with a 3/16 ounce trout eye. So I'm gonna go with these dark colors again because of this stained up water. I just think that you can't go light. They're gonna get lost. So these contrasting colors is gonna be the way to go, I believe. Guys, quick tip here. If you guys want to become a better caster, always pick out a target to cast to. Just don't willy-nilly just chuck it out there. Always pick out a target and see how close you can get to that target, and you will become a better caster. I don't care if it's a ripple in the water, a stick, an oyster. Try to pick out something and cast to it. Because when it comes down to having to make that cast to a redfish that may be tailing up into the grass, you don't want to miss your target. You want to place it on him one time. Okay guys, so I tied on a Vudu shrimp, and this is in Cajun pepper with chartreuse tail. And there is just a ton of shrimp coming out of this creek. This is why I went to the Vudu. I haven't thrown the Vudu shrimp in a long time. And I love the Vudu shrimp. Kind of cruise right up the center of this creek. See if I can't see any. Nah, those look like mullet. Yeah, those are all mullet. I can see them. I love low tide. I love the way it looks. I like the way it fishes. This is, I mean, I just absolutely love this time of the day. You know, we're getting into the afternoon. You know, we got to be pushing almost 2 o'clock. And this is, I love this. I can just see all the shrimp in this creek. I mean, there is just a ton of little 1 and 2 inch shrimp. There we go, fish on, guys. There we go. I felt him. I'm going to back up a little bit. There may be something else over there. Fish on, finally. Yes. What do we got here? The way he's swinging down, maybe a flounder. It is a flounder. See if I can keep him down and net him. Got him. Guys. Ooh, and he threw the... That's why I keep him down. Look, he already threw that. Nice. All right, guys. I love it. I love it. Let's take a quick look at him. And then I am going to put him on the board, see what we got. There we go, flounder today. He can't be much more than about 14. All right, I'm gonna put him right there. All right guys, let's take one more quick look at him. He is 13 and a half. And away he goes. Whoo! All right, skunk is out of the boat. And we are gonna pitch right back up in there. I am actually in a little bit of a tournament for my kayak club that I'm in. It's a monthly tournament for flounder, so I had to take a picture of him, get him on the board. All right, we are in. Nice, guys. Skunk is out. So now that we caught one, we're gonna be sitting here for a minute or two. Yeah, keep those flounder down. Don't let them... There we go. Fish on. Oh, he let it go. All right. Well, I gave it a good 10 minutes, so we're going to kind of keep working our way on up. There we go, fish on. Fish on. Yeah. Another little small flounder, guys. Another little small flounder. There we go. Good. Okay, we're on to a little something here. Let's go. All right, guys, just a little small one here. He can't be much more than 10-12 inches. But we're gonna get him right back in there. Ooh, gosh, I dropped everything. I dropped my pliers. All right. Okay, so that's 2. That's not bad. We're gonna kind of stick in this little area and see if we can get another one. 2 flounder. They were small, they're not keepers. Keeper size in South Carolina is 16 inches. Wow, this is nice and wind protected. Again, this is a really nice little textbook spot. There we go, fish on. Yeah, another flounder. Man, he hit it right at the kayak too. He's about ready to shake it. Don't you shake that. All right, don't you shake that. All right, cool. Guys, another little flounder here. Probably, again, maybe 12 inches or so. Another little small one, but aggressive. All right, he wants to go. There he goes. Cool. That's 3. There we go. Fish on, guys. Fish on. Probably another little small flounder. Yep. Another little small flounder. It's all right. We'll take him. All right. So picked him up. Ooh, gosh, and he just threw that out. Boy, I'm barely hooking them today. But that's what those flounder do. They will spit those things right on out. Again, just another little small one. We'll throw him on the board, check the eyeball. I'm saying 11. 12 and a quarter. 12 and a quarter. All right. That's 4 for the day. We'll get him right back. 4 flounder today. Not a bad day. None really of any size. I think my biggest one was 13 and a half, which I'm gonna submit to my kayak club for the monthly tournament. But right now, that's not gonna get me any type of money. Boy, that's for sure, because I think the guy leading right now is 22 inches. But I digress. So, decent day today, 4 flounder. They all came on shrimp, the Vudu shrimp. So that's what I've been seeing popping into the marsh. So it's really not surprising that that's what these flounder were keyed in on. So guys, if you're coming out to Murrells Inlet or really Charleston all the way up into North Carolina, the shrimp hatch is going on. There's a mullet all over the place. So throw shrimp, throw a 4-inch paddle tail. Those should work for you. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the day. Subscribe, give it a like, share it, comment if you have any questions. Guys, I really appreciate each and every one of you, and I will see you next time out on the water. Have a great day.